Cold heart is alive. This is gonna be a little quick tutorial on arrangement with blocks. So you see, I'm showing you this very rarely. You see this screen uh, intro, which was the guy talking, but this is about transferring in the beats and the way you can like manipulate it just so beautifully. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let you hear a piece of it, and you see this little area right here. That's a sweet spot. That's what you want to call that. Check it out. My bad. Okay, yeah, I was dancing with the mouse. Okay, so the point of it is, like, the way I got that is, we'll do it for a quick little second right here. Oh yeah, this is a smooth little trick I just learned myself. If you hold control and click, you'll get the circle. You'll get the left. Okay, maybe you knew it, I didn't. And so if you hold what, that'll be alt, you can get the right quick loop. So I'm doing it right there just to show you. And then what you'll do is, first let's listen to that without it. Take loop off, and so you can get what happened right there. Yeah, you can still hear some of the reverb from my from the hook. So what we'll do right here is we'll insert a bar. Come on, that's crazy, right? Let's insert another bar. That's crazy. That, to me, hey, maybe you don't understand why. So this is what I'll do usually when I do that. That's how I get these smooth little transitions in here where it's just so beautiful. You'll do it as a timing situation. I'll talk during the middle. So you'll have the beat playing. You know what I'm saying? They have absolutely nothing. If you want to just have your vocals ripping right there because the beat is in your blocks, you could do that. Or you could use it to do this, which is what I did right here. Like if you listen at this, this is totally separate. It's almost like another song inside of a song. I did this as like almost like a rock type of thing. It's the emotional thing. Like if you listen at this instrumental, when you hear this song, eventually I'll post it. You'll see how it has so many different emotional layers to it. And it's like a aggressive song, but it has a lot of this going on. Like that is, come on, listen. I be tripping myself out, yeah, when I end up finishing it out, and the final work of it be amazing me sometimes. But from this, you feel me? That's so mellow. It's such a emotional jerker. That's what that is. It's almost like scoring a movie. I do that in case you ain't know. So I treat my songs like movies anyway. That's why I produce like this. So to hurry up, we're gonna jump to the end right here. We have another like that's, and so I kind of explain how you get that in there. So you stick that in there, and over here, because I kind of explain how I do my blocks, I believe, but at the end we went jazz. Check it out. Yeah, just kind of like a little, and no samples, just some Rex files I did use, but not played out all the way out. Somewhere in here I use like, oh right here, I use some Rex all the way out. This. See, like, but earlier I had played it in the track, so I liked it. So Pretty much played everything out as you see here. Last drums on the end from the Memphis Soul School refill. Focus up the top. I did my hook inside the blocks so I could just paste them and then chop my verses. Lay my verse down on top of the blocks, which is kind of like how I do it pretty much always. It allows me to just twerk my beat out over here on the end. If you see, this is how I got my reverse sound. This is what you hear in the song. If you notice, it's a reverse in the song, a reverse statement. This is actually where I got it from. Oh, you're not gonna hear that. I'm sorry, I ain't got my vocal side set up, which I just have to shoot over there and unmute the vocals. My soul's in danger. So it's just that little quick bar. Sorry about that. Please help me, Lord, Lord, please help me. My soul's in danger. So I just sampled that back in, and that's over there in 6. I did a resampling one before I had to use 2. So, the original sample coming off the track, me resampling from the track. Then the one that I sampled, that one with reverb so that I could take it and make it backwards. So maybe it's a little easier way, but to me that's kind of quick and easy. You know, I ain't using number one little tiny piece of that major equipment, so it's not like I'm sucking a lot of DSP. We went over this here, and replying to my last thing about modulation. You play with these parameters right here. Understand, you gotta play with them, or you're not gonna get what you want back. It's gonna be so drastic probably that first it's not gonna be pleasing. So you play with them, get them in an area, and as you continue massage and pulling one up, one down, I just kind of go from back and forth. So I get it in an area and I watch the needle move, or the whatever I'm automating or modulating, I should say, move until it gets into the area I want it in, and then I kind of massage it a little more until it gets there. The thing that you could do, what's so crazy, is you can have one positive and one negative. So I could be modulating this, which I do on a lot of things. I can modulate the gain here on that one positive and modulate the other one negatively. So they could play against each other and create this. Like I do that with EQs a lot of times. A quick idea. If you got a bass drum or something like that, have your boosted frequency around your 70 hertz, 60, 75 in there, 80, whatever. It really hits at the harmonic distortion. Just run it, do your sweep until you catch it. Boost it 2 or 3 dBs, have it modulating up those 2 or 3 dBs when the compression hits. So it doesn't hit until the kick hits, but it still gives it a woof kind of sound to it. And at the same time, duck your high end, and you'll hear this kind of seesaw type sound. If you do that to a whole drum kit and like apply that over the top of a drum kit, it makes the high end of the drums kind of suck in when the kick hits and gives the kick even more power. It's like your side chain compressing the high end of your drums based on your kick. It's just like a down south thing I think we do. I do it with 808s and stuff like that. Maybe nobody else does it. Cold Heart is Alive. Rate and subscribe. I'll holler at you.